Well, I still have this unit. Let's make one more test, and that's the battery. Since this one has Optimus, it has, where is it, 100% charge right now. Since this has Optimus, I assume this will last more than the GTX 1080, even though I actually didn't have that as a test, so I actually don't know the battery power. But let's test this. I'm gonna turn on or open basically CNN and maybe one more news site. Wireless is going to be on, which is here, and I guess CNN, I'm not 100% sure, but I guess it's like refreshes itself, so that there will be some very mild wireless usage. But basically, brightness is going to be 100%. I will completely disable the screen saver and everything, which I will do somewhere here, and then just leave it on and measure the time it takes. So right now it's 9:39, and by the time I get to this, on battery power, never sleep. On battery power, never turn on screen. And let's go to additional plan settings. So never, and hard disk. I can't turn off hard disks on battery. Okay. JavaScript, desktop, wireless adapter, power savings, on battery. Okay, let's keep it medium power saving. So it will take some time. Okay, it should take some time. Link state, power setting, whatever. I don't even know what that means. Toby, it's off. And display, on battery never, 100%. Adaptive brightness is off. It will say balanced mode. I don't know what the maximum performance. Does it mean that it's not Optimus but the GPU is on? I don't actually know that. Anyway, low battery action, do nothing. Low battery level, critical battery action, plugged in. I will say shut down. Okay, so it's 9:40 p.m. Apply these settings, and now let's unplug this. Yep, now the screen is going to be on. Let's turn this off. CNN is on. I think it's going to refresh. Wireless is on. Brightness is 100%. And let's see how much this computer will last. It's like 9:41 right now. But shouldn't matter much. It's been more than 3 hours, and the battery right now has 39% charge. Unfortunately, I need to go to bed, so I need to actually shut the computer down. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, which will affect the duration slightly. But in theory, if you are getting basically 60% of charge from 9:41 p.m. to 12:58 a.m., it's 3 hours and 17 minutes, which is 60%. So so basically about 5 hours or so is the charge that can last from 100% battery to 0 or 2% whenever it is going to shut down, with wireless being on one website, CNN, being displayed at 100% brightness, but that's it. Basically, nothing else was done with the computer. So 5 or so hours of use case, very light use case, is, I would say, normal, if not actually good for a gaming laptop, and that's thanks to the I believe Optimus, the GTX 1080 version, which doesn't come with Optimus, but it comes with G-Sync. Probably lasts, I haven't tested it, but probably lasts like half of this. So I'm gonna stop here. It is 12:59, and tomorrow I'm going to continue, and then tomorrow we will add that time as well to get basically an approximate full time that the battery can last if it had full charge. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. now. I'm gonna shut down. Sorry about that, but I gotta go to bed. Well, see you tomorrow. And it should shut down in less than 20 seconds. Again, looking at the keyboard light to go out. Come on. That's definitely. Good morning. I woke up and I'm going to now start the computer and left the battery consumption video, continue the video from where I left. As I recall, I started 9:41 p.m. ended 1 a.m. yesterday. It was 3 hours and 19 minutes. Now I'm starting at 9:43 a.m. and the battery has 38% remaining, pretty much the same number as it was yesterday. So let's keep this going. I assume the battery is going to last around 5.5 hours until it shuts down. Okay, dismiss. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Alright, so I will update it when the computer is shutting down or close to shutdown. The computer is still on, but here's an update. It says something like battery saver on. I don't know what it is. I didn't select it. It automatically updated. I go to power settings. I change the reserve battery level that initiates the power reserve mode from 7% to 10%. But it's actually 20% left. So this is something else. This is not the reserve battery setting. Other than that, I changed the critical battery level on battery to 2%, and critical battery action is hibernate. So it's gonna hibernate and try. I want it to shut down. I don't know if I should like activate it. There's no do nothing setting here, so it will just shut itself down. And I don't know how to change that battery saver on setting, but still the screen brightness, as far as I know, is, come on, screen brightness is still 10%. Okay, wireless, as far as I know, is still on. Let's make a refresh. And I'm uploading a video, so my connection is slow right now. But I guess wireless is on. I don't know if it turns on the wireless and off. It's a balanced wireless power setting, so whenever there is no actual refresh of the CNN, it might be actually turning the wireless off. But that's okay. That's what you would probably do during battery usage anyway. But other than that, yeah, it's still going. So it's 10:39. It's like almost 50 minutes. So after I turn it on again, so it's gonna last another hour. Yeah, so it's gonna be 5 hours and plus. So I'll keep you updated. The battery is now less than 10%, it's at 8%, and this thing is blinking. I get a warning that you might want to plug it in, so I just keep going until it shuts down. And apparently it shut down. I wasn't directly checking it. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, so it shut down at 2%. Now I'm trying to turn it on, and it gave me that weird screen saying that, hey, your battery is critically low. Which is weird that it's giving me that. Okay. Sign in. Okay, it says 3%. So what time is it? It is 11:51. I'm sorry, I actually missed the time, so it shut down sometime before 11:51. But I guess I'm very close because I was going back and forth, so it happened within the last 5 to 10 minutes. Since 2% is pretty much near the end of it, even though it still has a little bit of juice left, I would say from 9:48, let's call it 11:48, it's 2 hours. It was 3 hours and 19 minutes last night when I measured about the 60% of the battery usage. Now the 40% is about 2 hours here, so a total of 5 hours 19, 5 hours 20 minutes. If you want to go until it finally finishes, it is 5 hours and let's say 5 more minutes, 5 hours and 25 minutes with very basic usage, which is just basically opening one Windows Edge tab, going to CNN and just pretty much looking at it and letting it refresh on its own. If you were to use probably multiple tabs, multiple websites, it would shorten. So in the one of the best case scenarios with however 100% brightness with wireless on, you get 5 hours and 20 minutes of battery from this Alienware, which has the GTX 1070 as well as the latest CPU, the upgraded CPU i7 7820HK, 16 gigabytes of memory, and 256 gigabyte of SSD and 1 terabyte of hard drive. So I think upwards of 5 hours is pretty much common for a laptop with 17 inches. So the fact that this is a gaming laptop, but because it doesn't have G-Sync, can maintain such level is really good. And this is the crappy screen. Alright, so that's it for the battery runtime test, and I'm going to let it charge now. One thing I can do is let it charge basically from this 2% to 100%. So I can do this. So once I deplete it even more, I might even go to like 1%. I will basically try to charge the battery, and let's see how long it takes for it to charge. You can't see this right now. Yeah, so that would be a good thing to do as well, and I might turn it off. So of course with the usage, it will charge much slower, but I will just make it a charge when the machine is completely off. I would expect at least 2 hours or more of charging time, but let's add that too. So that will be another video.